I didn't wait until I had enough money to start. I began my dream project with way less than what I thought I needed. But I started anyway. And that step, it changed everything. The process itself kept me going. It pushed me to stay committed, to budget smarter, to save with purpose, and to enjoy the journey. There was so much joy in watching my dreams slowly come to life, one intentional choice at a time. I'm so excited to welcome you to a conversation about keeping your faith-led dreams alive. It's so easy to downplay our aspirations when faced with financial challenges, but I want to encourage you to stop downgrading your dreams and start building a solid financial foundation for a fulfilling life. Join me for my upcoming live workshop on September 24, where I'll guide you through a simple budgeting strategy that can transform your financial outlook and support your dreams. You can register at dianagalas.com/workshop. It's dianagalas.com/workshop. I would love to see you there. And now let me share a little personal story with you. A few years ago, my family and I went on vacation, and it was during that time that we allowed ourselves to dream without the weight of our financial worries. And as we watched our kids playing joyfully in the sand on the beach, it struck me how powerful dreaming can be. Those moments of pure joy, free from financial stress, reminded me that when we dare to dream, our finances often fall into place in ways we never imagined. This brings us to the importance of budgeting in achieving our personal goals. Budgeting isn't just about restricting spending. It's about creating a roadmap that aligns your finances with your dreams. By understanding where your money goes and making intentional choices, you can pave the way toward a life that fulfills your deepest desires and your heart longing. So, let's get on this journey together, because when you dream big and budget wisely, the possibilities are endless. Welcome to the Simple Money Systems. This is the go-to podcast for exceptional women who are eager to pay off their debt and live a fearless, meaningful life with confidence and joy. Hi, Diana Gallas here. I am a mom to a special needs child, a caregiver to a loved one, and the host of this show for you, who is determined to break free from debt without sacrificing what you value most. Discover here simple money strategies to set you free from debt culture, money wasting, and ever-changing mode of currency and market volatility. If you're ready to say yes to a debt-free life and exchange everything that hasn't worked for a plan that will, results that are undeniable, like peace of mind, better sleep, improved mood, and more money in your pocket, this podcast is for you. Hug your bug or boo, roll up those sleeves, and get your life out of debt into your freedom lane with confidence. So, what is exactly budgeting? Great question. Budgeting is essentially a plan that helps us manage our money. It outlines how you want to spend your income. Think of it as a roadmap for your finances. When done right, it helps ensure that you can cover your essential expenses, save for the future, and even enjoy a little spending on things you love. It's really about creating a balance. And you've heard people say budgets can be really restrictive and boring. So, what's the deal with that? And absolutely, there are quite a few misconceptions floating around about budgeting. Many people think of it as a strict set of rules that limit their spending. But the truth is, budgeting doesn't have to be restrictive at all. It's all about prioritizing your spending in a way that aligns with your goals. And yes, some folks say it takes too much time or that you have to be a math whiz to do it, which is totally not the case. So, how can someone make budgeting easier? Let me introduce you to a super simple concept called the two-line budget. This method makes budgeting straightforward and manageable. It focuses on just two main categories, your fixed expenses and your everyday purchases. Does this sound interesting? And I know it was such a discovery for me when I first thought of this budgeting method. So the first line is for your fixed expenses. These are the bills you know you have to pay every month, like rent, utilities, your mortgage, and insurance. And the second line is for your daily purchases. This includes things like groceries, gas, and any other regular spending you do. So, these are your needs. Now, what about the ones I mentioned? The difference between your total income and your needs, those fixed expenses and everyday purchases, represents your wants. This is where you can decide how to spend that extra money. Maybe on dining out, a new gadget, or saving for a vacation, or maybe to put it aside for your dream. Okay? So, how does this funnel concept work? Think of it like a financial funnel. Your income flows in at the top, and as it moves down, it gets divided into needs versus wants. This visual approach really helps you see where your money is going and makes it easier to manage your finances. You can clearly see your essentials and make informed decisions about what you can spend on. Does this sound pretty manageable? It really is. Budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. When you break it down into something as simple as a two-line budget, it becomes a lot less intimidating. Plus, once you get the hang of it, you might even find budgeting can be a little fun and liberating. Because I want you to understand this. Budgeting is all about creating freedom and peace of mind with your finances. And I know how easy it is to quietly tuck your dreams away. Not because they stop mattering, but because the weight of everyday life, especially when you're caring for a child with special needs, feels so heavy. Sometimes it's not just the time or energy, it's the money. That quiet fear that says, maybe this just isn't realistic for me right now. But I want to gently remind you, friend, your dreams still matter deeply. Maybe you felt called to start a ministry or a support group for other moms walking a similar path, but the thought of financial uncertainty makes you hesitate. Or maybe you've always longed to travel to see the world, but now that feels like a distant fantasy. Maybe going back to school or simply investing in a hobby that lights you up has been sitting on the back burner for years because We just can't afford that right now. Friend, I see you. I want you to hear this clearly. You don't have to downgrade your dreams to fit your financial fears. Yes, money matters, but it doesn't get the final say. When you start building a simple, steady financial foundation, one rooted in peace, not perfection, you begin to make space for your dreams again. And when you align your finances with your faith and your calling, even small steps can become sacred ones. So, what if this week, instead of saying, not now, you asked, what's one small step I can take? Is it setting aside $5 toward that dream? Is it writing the vision down without self-judgment? Is it just giving yourself permission to want it again? You deserve to dream, my friend. You deserve to hope. And you deserve a plan that helps you get there without burning out, without guilt, and without putting yourself last. You're not alone, and you don't have to do it all at once. Just begin, and I'll be right here to walk with you and help you build your financial foundation. Let's start with something simple. Take a few minutes to write down all your monthly bills. Things like rent, utilities, subscriptions, these are your fixed expenses. And then over the next days, jot down your everyday spending, like coffee, snacks, gas, or little Target runs. These are your variable expenses. No need to check your bank statements or credit card charges. Just track what you spend in these two categories, starting now. This small habit will help you see exactly where your money is going, and you might be surprised at how much is slipping through the cracks. And once you spot those unnecessary expenses, friend, you can start shifting that money towards something that actually matters to you, like funding your dream. And it doesn't have to feel hard. It can actually be fun because every dollar you redirect is one step closer to making your dream a reality. When I started shifting my nonsense spending toward my dream, something clicked. It lit a fire in me. What began as a small habit, choosing to be more intentional with where my money went, turned into real momentum. I got excited. I started looking for even more ways to free up money, not because I had to, but because I wanted to fund something that truly mattered to me. And here's the thing. I didn't wait until I had enough money to start. I began my dream project with way less than what I thought I needed. But I started anyway. And that step, it changed everything. The process itself kept me going. It pushed me to stay committed, to budget smarter, to save with purpose, and to enjoy the journey. There was so much joy in watching my dreams slowly come to life, one intentional choice at a time. Okay, now, friend, before we wrap up, let's quickly recap what we talked about today. We explored how financial fears often hold us back from pursuing the dreams placed on our hearts, especially as moms navigating the unique challenges of raising a child with special needs. And then we talked about how starting small, like Simply tracking your fixed and variable expenses can open your eyes to where your money is going. And most importantly, we introduced the two-line budget, a simple, realistic way to begin reshaping your finances without overwhelm. Now, I want to encourage you, friend, take the first step. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect amount of money. Just start by writing down your monthly bills and everyday spending for the next 7 days. That's it. It's a small move, but it's the first step toward bringing your dream to life. And I would love to hear from you. If this episode sparked something for you, or if you have questions you would like me to answer in future episodes, please reach out. Your feedback truly shapes this space. Write to me to diana@dianagalas.com. And don't forget, you're invited to the live Simple Money Method workshop on September 24th. We'll actually sit down together and build your two-line budget in a fun, relaxed, no-pressure atmosphere. It's a perfect chance to take action and feel supported while doing it. Register at dianagalas.com/workshop. And until next time, please remember, your dream is valid, and you don't have to wait to start walking toward it. One small, faithful step at a time, starting now. Thank you for tuning into the Simple Money Systems podcast. I hope you found this episode insightful, and I truly believe that a mom like you can be an inspiration to many others just by simply sharing this podcast and leaving a path of precious gems for those moms who are yet to find them. So together, we can create a community of exceptional moms who stand behind each other. Would you share it with other ladies so they can also find a way to a purposeful, debt-free life? Your precious gem is yet to shine. Get it out and share your light with others. Take a good care of yourself, and I meet you right back here at the Simple Money Systems, where your financial freedom journey begins.